Paso del Norte Foundation.
Declassified documents we recently discovered show a surprising find, a spy lab hidden for decades outside of Las Cruces. KFOX News at 9's Phil Anaya explains what it is in tonight's KFOX 14 special assignment.
It's these documents obtained by KFOX that show there's a spy lab in our midst. Officially known as the Aerospace Data Facility, it's run by the National Reconnaissance Office. Google it and not much information will come up. The only real way to find out what it is to call.
I'm looking for the Aerospace Data Facility under the National Reconnaissance Office.
The only real way to find out what it is to call, which we did for weeks. Finally, the NRO in Washington, D.C. told us a little more about this ground station. They say it's one of 5 worldwide. The reason for declassifying its existence is simple.
And it also allowed us to better work with the various partners that we have around the world.
Partners like the CIA, FBI, and the Department of Homeland Security, clearing the way to make information for the military easier to come by.
It means a lot to, the folks that are fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq. I mean, we spent a lot of time supporting all those folks the last few years.
So what does the NRO do? Basically, think satellites in orbit. Those satellites instantly take and send back pictures of what is going on here on Earth.
It runs a gamut from, okay, so you want to see what's over the next hill? Then somebody asks us to take a picture of what's over the next hill, or what's down the road. And they get that in pretty much real time, just depending on what it is and how fast they need it.
How good is this picture?
You've probably seen the stuff that Google Earth and commercial satellites put out. If you get a really good picture, they look really nice. Well, ours is better than that.
The NRO can also pick up audio signals, and no one would even know.
So if you hear bad guys talking, and you want to send an unmanned aircraft over, and you think you've got the guys that have been talking, and you want to shoot a rocket at them, then that helps too.
We imagined a darkened room, large monitors of super technology, very Steven Spielberg, and headed to NASA Road in the Oregon Mountains to show you, but Google Earth is the best view you'll find because as we get close, we hit sign after security sign letting us know we were clearly not welcomed.
The details of exactly what happens at those locations is not part of what was declassified.
And there is a very good reason for that.
We prefer that some folks don't know exactly what goes on at those locations, because if somebody decided to do something bad to us, we don't want them to know what damage they could cause or what damage they might not cause.
Now, just so you know, Rick Orborn, who I spoke to, said there are several other countries that have reconnaissance operations, especially your more developed countries like China and Russia. But as far as he knows, no one can even come close to the capabilities that the United States NRO has. Reporting live from our exclusive Las Cruces Bureau, Phil Anaya, KFOX News at 9.